knows that daily maintenance is critical to keeping your combine running day in and day out throughout harvest. Today I'll talk about some key daily maintenance and checks that we can do on the combine to keep you up and running throughout the harvest season. To check our engine oil, we will come up here to the combine platform and raise the ladder out of the way. Open the door underneath. Here you will see the engine oil cap. Simply spin it to remove the cap. Notice here there will be oil on the dipstick already. It is important to clean your dipstick off with a clean rag. Reinsert the dipstick. Spin it till it is tight, and then take it back out. Now we can check the level. As long as the oil is within the hashed area on the dipstick, we have a good engine oil level. Replace the dipstick. And move on to your next check. While up in the engine compartment, our next check will be to check the engine coolant level. There is a sight glass here on the rear of the combine. If you peer into the sight glass, you will see there is a minimum and maximum level for the engine coolant. As long as we are above the minimum level, we will not have to add coolant. If we are below the minimum level, it is important to make sure that the engine is off and the engine is cool before taking the cap off. When you come down the ladder from inspecting your engine oil and coolant systems, the next check is to check our fuel system on the combine. We can check the fuel system at the right rear of the combine with the water fuel separator bowl. What we are looking for is water and or debris in the bowl. If there is water or debris in the bowl, simply push in and turn counterclockwise. Drain all water and debris out of the bowl before finishing. Once we have drained all the water and debris out of the bowl, our fuel system is good to go. The next check is to check our stone trap. The stone trap is located at the front right of the combine underneath the feeder house. The handle is located here. As we reach in, we want to remove the pin holding our stone trap in place. Next, you will pull the handle toward yourself to open the stone trap. You will remove all debris and material from the stone trap. Push away from yourself to close the trap. And then reinsert the pin. If our machine is equipped with a variable speed feeder house, we want to come to the front and grease it. It's important to turn the drive to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock with our grease fittings. This is an easy way to remember that we put 10 pumps of grease on the left, and 2 pumps of grease on the right. Once we have filled our grease fittings with grease, it is important to get in the cab and cycle the feeder house through its variable speed ranges. This will circulate the grease throughout the drive. In muddy conditions, it is important to grease the final drive daily. If you're harvesting in dry conditions, this fitting can be greased every 50 hours. The fitting is located on the inside of the final drive. When greasing the machine, it is important to grease the four-wheel drive motor pivots. There's one located on the bottom, and one located on the top. While we're going around the combine doing our daily maintenance checks, it's also important to check our Activision cameras if our combine is equipped. We'll have a camera here at our tailings elevator and here on our clean grain elevator. Simply unlatch the camera, open it up, and clean off the lens with a clean towel. It's important to make sure that there's no debris stuck on the lens. Last but not least is the tailings elevator slip clutch grease fitting, located on the back side of the tailings elevator. To access the grease fitting, step up on the platform and reach behind to find the fitting. Now that we've wrapped up the daily service plans, another recommendation I'd like to make is to blow your combine off daily. It's important to clear debris and material from the combine to prevent fire hazards.